Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we got a lot to talk about. Ultimate Alumni drop tomorrow. As you can see, these card arts look amazing. I'm gonna go over the cards, what I think about them, where I think they rank in like the current meta and where they're at their position. And we see Richard Sherman here. We all know Richard Sherman's 6'3", so very good height. So he's gonna get value just from that. Good zone, solid man, 85 speed. We've been getting 86 speed corners for like the past 3 days now. So like the speed is kind of gonna hurt him because people are gonna want the more speed. But him being 6'3" might counteract that. So he will be a top 4, top 5 corner in the game just because of his height. But this Richard Sherman is the LTD. So unless you guys are spending money or something or get lucky during the Ultimate Alumni challenges that come out, Richard Sherman might be a little bit of a bag. Now we have Deshaun Jackson, 86 speed, speedster. I honestly thought they were going by overall this year for speed. It seems like they are for some cards and some not. As you can see, 85 overall, he has 86 speed. I thought it was if you had an 85 overall, you can only be 85 speed. That's not the case, it seems like, but unless they change it. But Deshaun Jackson, going to be arguably the best receiver in the game. There's only like maybe one or two other receivers with 86 speed. So Deshaun Jackson, look out for him. He's not an LTD, so a lot of people are going to be pulling him instead of like Sherman or someone like that. Now we have David DeCastro. Now you guys might not think this is too great of a drop here with the offensive lineman, but we don't have any right guards just yet. So David DeCastro will be inserted as right guard 1 as soon as he drops. Depending how cheap he is, obviously pick him up for your team. He will be good for a little bit. But that's all I got to say about David DeCastro. It's offensive lineman. He will be right guard 1. Now we move on to Junior Seau, 85 Mike, which is just middle linebacker this year. As you see, 83 speed. The fastest middle linebacker in the game is 84 speed, so he doesn't get inserted into the best linebacker just yet. He does have 85 zone, which is cool, but I don't think that's anything to go out and spend a bag on him. There's an 84 speed. I think there's 2 84 speed middle linebackers in the game right now. So there's nothing to go crazy about for the Junior Seau. Now, if he's an affordable price, go get him, but this Junior Seau doesn't blow me away. Now moving on, we have Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott, 85 speed, 83 zone, 80 man. Now, this is somebody I will look into getting. We do have the Icy Hopkins, who is the other free safety that is really good, and then Caleb Downs, but Caleb Downs don't get abilities. So, Ronnie Lott might run the market just because of his name. I don't think he's much better than the Icy. Actually, I don't even know if he is better, because I know DIC does have 85 zone, but they are neck and neck as players, and I do think Ronnie Lott has the name that has more value to it. So Ronnie Lott might be more expensive, but we'll see what happens when they first drop. Some of these cards usually are cheaper than what they're supposed to be. So if you do want one of these cards, usually in the beginning is when to snag them up. Now moving on, I've been talking about this the past couple days. The tight ends are slow. The fastest tight end in the game, even all the way up to an 85 overall, they are 82 speed. 82 speed is the fastest tight end in the game. As you can see here, Gronk comes out and he gets inserted into tight end 1 because he is now 83 speed. I don't think it's going to be too crazy of a difference, but he got 83 speed. He does have good run block here and everything like that. So I guess you can insert him as tight end 1, fastest tight end, and solid stats everywhere else. So Gronk will be tight end 1. If you need a tight end 1, snag him up. If you're re-rolling, if you pull him, that's even better. But tight end 1 Gronk, let's see how expensive he is then. Now this is what I wanted to show you guys. You might be like, we're getting 87s already. No, if you guys do remember last year, we got a Tim Tebow for champions, for like collecting all the champions for legends. Well, this is what happened. This is the guy this year. So it's not Tim Tebow, it's Warren Moon this year. We're not getting another quarterback this early, especially at an 87 overall. As you can see, his stats are pretty darn nice. Now, I don't know if it'll be for collecting just this week's champs, because I believe Tim Tebow was like a 90 or something like that. um, when he came out, and he's only an 87, so it might be a shorter span of collecting champions this year because he's only an 87, which means it gives me an idea of like maybe another week. So collecting 2 weeks worth of legends, that could be something. But Warren Moon is quite quite good. 87 throw power, good accuracies. That's really what you want. I mean, at this point in the game, most quarterbacks don't have crazy abilities. There's only like 3 quarterbacks right now that do get them, and I think Johnny Manziel is the only one with dot, and there is other abilities that help with accuracy and stuff. Like I think Dylan Raiola has like the on time or step up or something like that. But I feel like dot is like the easiest to use. So I'm assuming Warren Moon's gonna get that. We'll just find out. I do think it might be like 2 weeks of collecting the Ultimate Legends to do his set when it does become available. Now the last LTD we get is Marshall Falk, another running back, another one that I don't know about. I mean, 86 speed, 84 excel. It's 83 catching is very nice actually. I just seen this. 83 catching is very nice. I don't know how I feel about another LTD running back like Ricky Williams. Jeremiah Love's stats isn't the greatest, but Ricky Williams is nice. I know Jeremiah Love still plays good, but armbar is what's really doing it this year for some reason. It probably will get nerfed soon, but not having armbar might be bad. And does he get armbar? We won't know. They don't show his stiff arm, but he has low trucking, so he might not hit the threshold for armbar. A lot of people, you've been seeing clips just stiff arming people to the ground. Hopefully Marshall Falk gets it. That would make him one of the better running backs if he gets armbar, but we'll find out. Marshall Falk, another LCD. If he's not too expensive, if he's around 400 or 500K in the same range as all the other good running backs, then he might be a pickup if you want to swap running backs, gets a new face in there. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.